Well, I was trying to... What is this
yeah,
thing?
Totally.
That's a real thing.
That's not a real thing.
That is a real creature that lives.
Oh, it's a Pokemon.
Well,
Oh.
See, look. Okay, now Ammonite looks exactly like that drawing that
Well,
you now
it
that I'm
says
looking at
that it's based on a prehistoric creature called Ammonite. Ammonite.
And look at the images for. Yeah.
What is this?
That still lives today.
That's somebody's DeviantArt page.
No.
It really went to somebody's DeviantArt page. Hello and welcome to the 3UP podcast. I'm your host this week. My name is Jonnie. With me, I got Brandon. Hello, Brandon.
Where's that camera?
It's right there.
Camera. I gotta point at you.
You gotta point at the moneymaker.
That's right.
This is the moneymaker. Hayden is also here with us.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure.
We are talking Oscars. What the fuck happened with the Oscars?
The same thing that happens every year, buddy.
White people win more awards.
Yeah, that was an interesting thing about this Oscars was
It was very
the whole racial thing.
not diverse.
Yeah.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, there was this big hullabaloo about how like the hashtag white Oscars or whatever that were like the Oscars are primarily kind of like a white oriented sort of event where a lot of the
I could see that.
pretty white.
Yeah, it's pretty
Billy
whitewashed.
Crystal hosted it for like years, and he's like the whitest dude I can possibly see.
There's no arguing that.
Yeah.
There's literally nobody else.
I mean, but it's not like they're trying to not be diverse. I feel like they did the Ellen hosted it one year, and she's a lesbian. I mean, that doesn't seem like something that a particularly extreme person would do.
No.
I'm getting lost in this game while we're watching
and like
it.
I can't really.
How nifty is this?
Oh,
game?
I'm playing. By the way, I don't know. If
I
we
know
said
you're
that.
playing. I'm just like,
Oh, I was telling the viewers at home.
yeah.
They can't see the controller. Proof.
Oh.
Proof.
Yeah.
I'm really pushing up on these stairs right now.
I'm not. I don't
He
have
is.
anything in my hands.
But before we get too deep into Oscar talk, how have you guys been this week? What's been up?
Lots of maxing and relaxing, man.
Maxing and relaxing.
Maxing and relaxing.
What's Maxon?
Maxing is when you're relaxing at your hardest. Like, you're just giving it your all.
100% relaxed.
So, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it now.
I really try to force myself to relax, and it never works.
I give it my all. I really do. I put my heart and soul in it.
100%, baby.
Yeah, man.
That's what I did.
I've been sleeping a lot too lately. Sleeping a lot. And,
Sleep is good. I've been trying to get myself onto a better
been
sleep schedule.
working with the band a lot, doing
Oh,
getting
yeah?
South by Southwest shit together. And
Hell yeah, dude.
yeah.
Well,
Really cool.
Gonna have a good time down in Austin, Texas.
I
For
am
South by Southwest.
glad to hear it. I myself have never been, but
It's a
fucking party,
a hell
right?
of a time. Yeah.
if you're unfamiliar, it's a big music festival in Austin, Texas. I just got
I
kicked
doubt
in the
anybody
face.
doesn't know about it. It's pretty huge.
It's a,
Right?
it's a big party.
And I don't just say that being a native Texan. I think that's a pretty big one, you know? It's like people know like Bonnaroo and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's definitely the biggest
Did you
music.
see that shimmy up the ladder?
Yeah.
That was a real shimmy.
Oh, for you audio listeners, yeah, Dark Souls. It's happening. This is a thing. This is definitely one of my favorite games of, not last year, but the year before. I played it last year for the first time. Hayden, you're unfamiliar, right? Like,
I've never seen this game before in my life. It looks amazing.
cool. Well,
Yeah.
Brandon
I
was
mean, and it
talking
looks like
trash
you're
earlier, but
whipping ass on it too. Your guy looks a little.
I'm
Princess Mononoke,
a
but
lady.
dig it.
Oh, I just died.
Oh, you're out.
First Dark Souls death, but so in
Wow.
this game, it's stupid hard.
So every time you die, we drink, right? But I don't have a drink with me.
If you want to get super drunk on while playing Dark Souls,
Drunk on camera. Never done it before. Lying. Done it 100 times.
I'll never start either. That's a lie.
So yeah.
So basically, this game, from what I hear, it beats you up a lot. You die a lot, and you have to do a lot of stuff over.
Yeah. When you die, you lose health too.
Fight that the toad thing.
My max health is gone down a little bit. I also died once, so now I'm a zombie.
Whoa, you are a zombie.
Wicked zombo action.
Why don't you go fight the big blob monster?
Oh, that thing would eat me in a second.
We'll go
for
and
sure.
do it.
Just to show it to you?
Yeah, I want to see it.
How fast he'll kill me?
Yeah.
I
I mean, he looks like a ferocious beast. And I want to see you get eaten. And
I do have a
I
human
think that's what the people want to see.
I will.
I mean, he's controlling a river or something like this, right? He looks like an armadillo. Almost.
I will try my best.
Oh my God, he's pissed.
That monster is
He's an
terrifying.
asshole.
He fell.
Oh,
And see, he tries to hit you and he falls.
he does.
See, so he's beatable.
Oh, I'm doing sweet rolls. Pro Dark Souls play right here.
Uh-oh.
MLG.
This is intense. Ah!
Oh, he's gonna body slam me, like The Rock, like
Can
a
you
wrestler.
smell?
Whatever. You say what you will about The Rock. I love him, man.
He surprisingly has made a good transition into the world of film.
Yeah, he has. There's not a lot of people that can pull that off. Because, I mean, there's so many things out there that you can, like, be doing, whether you're you play sports or wrestling or whatever like that, and then trying to make that
Oh, he sat on me.
into
All right, I'm gonna try and let
film.
you.
Gotta be
Oh.
crazy, yeah. But I mean, like, all of those things, being a musician and stuff like that too, you gotta, like, oh, he has one eye. The beast has one eye.
Oh.
He's
That
a
is cool.
Cyclops.
But yeah, there's a lot of those things that you can just, like, transition into the big screen. It just seems a little more natural, I guess, being in Hollywood.
Well, I mean, that was a big part of wrestling is the showmanship, right?
Showmanship, definitely.
You're faking everything, supposedly.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, you're still taking hits. Like, your body's still taking damage. That's for sure. There's been enough wrestlers that died too young.
I
Obviously.
can't name one right now.
Steroids? There's quite a bit, actually.
But,
Probably
Bret,
stats on that.
Bret Hart.
Oh, did he die?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Hogan's still alive. Hulk Hogan? Hulk
Oh,
Hogan?
yeah.
Oh,
Hulk
thank
Hogan
God.
will never die.
Thank God Hogan's still here with us.
Yeah.
Not that I
Fucking
wish...
Stone Cold still with
I
us
don't
too,
have-
man. Stone Cold is
Well-
hilarious. I wish he would start, like, doing comedy.
Yeah, he
Because
is
he's
fucking
so funny.
Yeah.
And, like, nobody realized it. We all took it really serious back in the day when he was like, I had a beer. What? I had 2 beers. What? I had 3 beers.
I think if you were into wrestling and if you were his fan, you were
You
totally
knew what
into
to do.
it.
You were into that.
You were 100. You were like,
100 eggs of whiskey. I had a double bacon cheeseburger. He got so...
And now I'm gonna kick your ass. And
then,
everybody
then
was,
he went and kicked
yeah!
yeah, that's so American.
Yeah. And in the 80s, it was, I am a real American, fighting for the rights of every... Fucking Hulk Hogan's theme song. The heavy metal power solos. Bright colors and fireworks, you know?
mm-hmm.
And his, like, bright yellow and red spandex
yes.
that he wore with, like, the lightning bolt, like he was... Ugh. Oh, man, and that handlebar mustache. You could ride that thing into the sunset.
You could. You really could.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that guy kicked you in the head last time.
He did, and the axe guy came at me too. This is. See, every time you die, the enemies reset as well. So.
You have to go through them all again.
Mm-hmm. But it's just as it's a little bit harder actually because you have less max HP.
Oh, so it takes away from the total.
Yeah, if you fuck
health.
up once, it gets even harder. Oh,
Oh.
that was
Oh, you just boned yourself.
close. We're gonna skip that item. I don't need it.
This game is mesmerizing for sure.
Not
You
not
are-
important.
Getting punked.
So, Oscars, did you watch them? I watched them.
I watched them on and off. There were a few wins I was happy about, wins I was not so happy about.
All right.
And, you know, as
I would-
always, there's probably that one that kind of gets you that's like, whoa.
I would
How
like to
did that
hear
bring it
about
on?
it because I've only seen Mad Max and The Martian. That was like the only thing I saw this year.
Oh, well, then you got me beat because I've only seen Mad Max. So.
Really? You
Yeah.
haven't seen The Martian?
I have not seen most of
I would have
them.
thought you
The
saw, like-
nominees for Best Picture were The Big Short, Bridge of Spies.
Bridge of Spies I really want to see.
That one I hear was really, really slow paced and kind of like not like kind of minor Hanks, you know?
Yeah, but I like the setting, and I got enough of that from the trailers that I knew it wasn't going to be like super actiony.
Right.
Like, there was probably going to be some
no, it's
action,
probably a lot of talking.
but it's a lot of. But yeah.
old man Hanks being a badass.
Is it with the Russians?
It's something like that. I
The
don't know.
Cold War,
Cold
we're
War
exchanging
era or something,
prisoners.
Yeah, but it's you know it's just a
It's a
probably
talkie.
It's a talkie, not a fighty. Unlike Mad Max, which is like that whole movie
Is fucking
is at like 100 miles an hour, like literally and figuratively. Like there's just so much coming at you
and it was amazing.
That's awesome.
per like minute of that film. It's just so much.
Fucking
action.
guitar guy, man. That's enough to win an Oscar. for
I know,
sure.
right? That guitar guy should have won an Oscar.
Have you seen the hanging guitar dude, Brandon?
No,
Did you see that movie?
no, I
You didn't see that
haven't
one?
seen it.
That one was so good. It's one of those ones where I had to go back and rewatch like Road Warrior and Mad Max.
Really?
Beyond
That-
Thunderdome,
Yeah.
which if you haven't seen it, Beyond Thunderdome is a great watch. If you just
Oh,
got
really?
time to kill, yeah. Oh man, Mel Gibson in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome.
I've been meaning to go watch the Mad Max movies because I haven't seen them. Like,
They're really
Fury
good.
Road is the only one I've seen, and it's
Fury Road was
fucking
great.
amazing.
Yeah.
And it was the best action movie of last year for sure.
Most definitely.
100%.
Most definitely.
Without even seeing anything else. I
Well-
saw Spectre in Star Wars, but
Spectre. I've got some HMOs on that one, but
it was only nominated once, correct?
yeah, but it won.
Oh,
It
really?
was the song, the Sam
Oh,
Smith song
yeah, yeah.
that won. I've been here before. It was kind of, I don't know.
It was okay.
I wasn't super into it.
I was so distracted by the weird tentacle, like, hentai porn.
Yeah, that was
thing.
going on. Yeah, the cold open of that one was a little weird.
It was weird. I was like, somebody has been watching
Spectre, the movie
anime.
Spectre 007.
The intro is because it's an Spectre's like the Bond, like evil Bond organization.
Yeah,
But
it
it's
was
the-
supposed to be kind of a big one. It started out strong, kind of had some third act.
Well,
problems.
their logo is the octopus, and so in the opening, like it's got that opening scene with the song and everything, and it was James Bond with a woman, and there was tentacles all over him. It was
Oh,
literally
yeah,
like they
weird.
were
Gave you
naked and
very hentai vibes. Very. What do they call the tentacle porn again?
it's just tentacle porn.
Oh.
That's the word
That's
for
Sure,
it.
if you
the
went to
official-
Google and you just said tentacle porn, they'd know what you were talking about.
You would get more.
I want to know the
searches than Dark
Japanese
Souls.
name for tentacle porn.
There is one, and that's what I'm trying to think of, and I just don't know it.
I don't know that either.
I feel like that's vital information.
It
We
is.
should all know it, yeah.
Okay, I'll type it in. I'll look it up.
We'll find
Fuck it. Fuck it. I'll look it up.
But yeah, that Spectre movie started out real strong for me and really just did not
Actually, I'm not. I can't show the
bring
stream
it
this.
home. Yeah, you can't put that up on the internet for kids to see
It's
because
true.
then we're just breeding
I don't know if my
a
save
whole
search is on.
generation of kids that dig tentacle porn, and I don't know what kind of world that would be, but I know I don't want to see it.
I could blur it. We could always just blur it.
Okay,
yeah.
let's do it. You know what?
Yeah, let's
fucking
do it.
defile
Fuck,
some-
fuck
yeah.
this. Let's do it.
Yeah,
I
let's-
gotta know what that word is.
One sec.
And please pull it up with like a pronunciation for us.
Yeah, and if you could blur
Oh,
out
yes.
everything on the screen but that pronunciation, just so our viewers
Okay,
will be
we'll
able to
watch a
see.
YouTube video of how to say tentacle porn in Japanese.
There you go. That's probably a thing you can do.
It's definitely a thing I could do. How to say tentacle porn.
I love how you're just
Google
talking
Translate.
into Google. Yeah,
Why don't we just?
that's the best thing about Google is you can just say shit into it and
Shokusu Poruno.
職種ポルノ
that.
職種ポルノ
Shokusu
Give it to me again. Give it to me again. I'm sorry.
職種ポルノ
I don't even know, man.
Shokusu Poruno. That may be a clip that's pulled for future episodes. Let Look at this. There's some giant flame lizards.
Whoa,
fight it.
Nelly.
Do the Brad Pitt from Troy. You just jump down on him and like.
I will very, very much so die.
Well,
I could do that on my badass character.
my last suggestion didn't get you killed fighting the armadillo things.
No, I totally died from that.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. Don't listen to me. Other nominees for Best Picture: The Martian, The Revenant, Room, whatever the fuck that was, and the movie Spotlight, which fucking took it home.
Spotlight takes it
Which
home.
one of those were you guys kind of thinking about was gonna win?
Probably Spotlight. It
I really
just
thought that
seems the
Revenant
most.
was gonna take it.
I don't know, like it's kind of an actiony, weird, like pain watching Brad Pitt suffer or whatever.
It was not Brad Pitt. It was definitely
Leo.
DiCaprio.
Of course, it was Leo.
Good Lord, took home the Oscar finally.
So there's this guy now, but
He is a Ninja Turtle for sure.
he blew up the explosions. That's cool.
Whoa. That's spooky.
Yeah, this game, man, you are really just wrecking through it.
Do you think Leo deserved it this year? It's hard to say without seeing any of the movies.
Cares. That's what I think. I don't
Yeah.
think he fucking cares. I don't think he ever cared. I mean, he is the badass that he is. Part of the reason of that was because he had never won an Oscar, you know? And then once that whole buzz picked up on Facebook and everybody really caught onto it, they were all like, oh, man, I totally did not know that. Oh, look at you getting stabbed like that.
Oh,
You
just got cursed. Oh,
Damn.
oh.
I think I'm pretty dead, guys.
But, yeah, well, you died again.
I died again.
So this game, you just die a
Wow.
shitload of times.
Yeah. That's pretty much the game.
Man. Would
It's
it be
fun, though.
uncouth of me to go grab a beer right now?
It would.
Okay. I won't then. Should have brought my beers with me, but I didn't.
That's
See, okay.
Beer break.
definitely-
Nice going, Josh Brolin.
All right, we got beers. We're back.
So, remedied. That is one of those things that you need in life to just kind of take the edge off.
Are you talking about beers?
Yeah.
Beers.
Beers. Hello, I'm Hayden Miller,
There's nothing better than
and I
beer.
endorse beers.
I endorse beers. We actually don't endorse Coors Light.
Some people call me alcoholic.
We do endorse beer.
Coors
No,
does not
in
endorse
general.
us. I will say that. We just happen to enjoy your delicious
Beverages.
beverage.
I'll endorse it right down my throat.
No,
I'll
can't
endorse
say
that
that.
shit right down my throat.
I make money on my YouTube videos. You can't say that.
It's a metaphor. All right.
I'm gonna die again.
No, you're not. You know why?
Look at that guy. He's
Because-
shooting arrows and shit. That's not cool of him. Oh, damn it.
Come on.
Ooh, he's
What are you
coming.
doing with this Ninja Turtle looking motherfucker here? You need to just beat him already. Don't you have like
Or
a,
just pass his ass up.
don't you have like a super move or something you can do to him?
Oh no, this is dark.
He body slammed you backwards, and now
did.
you are gonna die again.
Cha,
You should just skip him.
cha.
Yeah, I love doing that in games that you can like the games where you can just like sort of almost just run past some of the bad guys.
Oh yeah, this is
Bypass.
definitely the game for that too.
Yeah,
Look at this.
and it's like I don't know.
Say like, I'll just show you how fucked up the developers are. That's just nothing. That's death.
You got hit and you fell into a
See?
lake of what looks like the
It's just a door to
wrong
nothing.
side of Long Beach.
I'm the worst.
You're not that bad.
Do you need to move the microphone in front of your face, Brandon? You good?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. Well, I guess enough Oscars talk because none of us saw anything.
Well, yeah, we didn't see it, but we.
I like
still
The
watched
Martian.
it.
I recommend The Martian.
Did you guys see Lady Gaga's thing?
I did see Lady Gaga's thing.
Not as cool as anything else she's been doing.
Wasn't she like making a statement? Didn't actually get to hear the song.
Well,
I watched what it was saying.
I was in
What?
the same place, the
What she
same
was
bar, watching it with you. So
You don't know what she said either?
no,
Thought it was a message.
actually, I don't.
Well, if it was for like women's rights, we're totally for it. Which it probably was.
Yeah. I'm totally for that. Yeah.
See, look, I'm just running past
I like
stuff
how
now.
that's the one you jump to as well. That's a good one.
I imagine that's what it was.
Well, whatever it was, it looked extravagant, and it looked like it cost a lot of money.
Like,
Her, fucking
100% of the Oscars.
She just did the Super Bowl thing where she sang the national anthem. Do you guys catch that?
What?
Fucking
What?
slayed it, dude.
At the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. You know how they sing the national anthem at the beginning or whatever?
Yeah.
She sang it, and she fucking knocked it out of the park. It was sweet.
Right.
I know that's the
America.
wrong sport to reference for the Super Bowl, but she really kicked it in between the field goal, I guess is what you'd say.
You would say is a touchdown?
Real touchdown. There you go. That was it. See,
That
I was
was it.
fishing for it, though, at least.
It's cool.
For effort.
You don't have to make sports jokes.
But then
if
she
you
did
don't
that,
want to.
the thing on the what was it, the Grammys, where she did the tribute to David Bowie, and then that was just like, I feel like that was a little bit too much.
I don't know. Bowie could be a real influence for her.
And it could be, I'm not saying it's not, I'm just saying, like, she crammed, like, what was it, like 10 songs into her 2 minutes on stage or whatever.
Oh,
and
that's
she was
absurd.
like running around, and the song was like, they were really bad, like, transitions into each song, and it was just like, seemed like she kind of
Threw it.
like literally threw it together. And,
Wow.
but
Just like, oh, he's dead. I'm going to throw more songs in there.
yeah.
Weird.
I mean, I was of the opinion that she could have gone up there after seeing her performance at the Super Bowl. I was like, girl, get up there and just sing Heroes front to back. You would slay it. Like, that's all you got to do. I would have loved to have seen that, but we could be heroes for just one day. Be awesome. She'd kill it, dude. She would kill that one. But instead of trying to fit like all of his hits into like, it's like the sampler thing
I would have
you
settled
get
for
his
Life on
greatest
Mars.
hits.
I would have settled for Life on Mars.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Life on Mars would have been good.
This
But
is-
yeah, I don't know. And then her thing with the Oscars too was very extravagant. I didn't really get to hear it, so I don't really have an opinion on how it sounded. But whatever. Good times. Good times. The Oscars. I'm
Oscars
glad
are good
Leo's got
times.
it now. I think his hype's gonna wear down.
Do you think
Yeah.
the hype train's gonna?
I don't know. So yeah,
roll to a
like that
halt?
weird thing
At the station,
happened
for sure.
at the bar with Leo, and like he won the Oscar, and you know, good for him. Like, not saying anything against him. It's just weird how for it everybody was.
Yeah, everybody were huge supporters of that.
Yeah, I mean, like it was a live, you know, open mic stand-up comedy show. And
Yeah, we were at the bar seeing another show being
the
performed. by a
TV
guy.
was turned off, and people like this girl's in the middle of doing her set, and people start clapping for Leo because he got his Oscar. It's like
Yeah,
the guy
That
is rich.
Is
The
bullshit.
guy has a yacht.
it was a little. Everyone felt like a little kind of bad for her because she's doing stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
It's not like she was doing music or anything like that where she just kind of keep trucking through it.
Or yeah,
Like
or
her
like
joke came to a screeching halt. Her bit that she had
the whole
built up.
bar, man. I was
Yeah.
like, what is this? Like,
And then, but she was really good and she was tasteful and she came right in with the Leo DiCaprio joke.
yeah, she had a joke ready.
She had a joke ready for it. She was prepared for that
It's
moment,
like
I think.
very, very smart. Okay.
So she played out of it real well, but like I do remember seeing
Well
that.
done.
Everyone just clapping and I was like, ah,
It's just weird.
yeah.
And it's like, dude does not care. Like, sure, he's probably like, cool, I got it. But after being fucked for so long by
Yeah.
not getting it, he doesn't care anymore. I
Right.
mean,
Yeah.
dude's got a yacht. Dude dates models and shit. He does not give a fuck about a
He's-
golden statue.
You guys
Yeah.
think he sleeps with it in his bed?
No,
like
no,
under
but
his
none of
pillow.
them do. I mean,
Probably does wicked sex acts with it now.
it's not gonna be his last. That's
Oh
for
yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah.
Like unspeakable things.
I would
Unspeakable
I would
sex.
immediately stick it up my butt. Just be like,
That's a
Probably-
lot, dude.
that's
Those
where
things
this
are
goes
big,
now.
Man.
it's pretty.
I don't know if you could take that much Oscar.
I've just always
I
wanted.
bet you can get the head down. I bet you can get the head in your butt.
I've just always wanted a whole man inside
To
of
the
me.
shoulders.
An entire
Bring it to the
man.
shoulders. Well, I bet you can't get it past the shoulders. That's what I meant. You can't get the Oscar statue past the shoulders in your butt.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man.
I'd say that sounds
I've been
pretty
practicing
accurate.
with the Emmys, so I think I'm up to an
Try
Oscar.
Grammy,
but,
bro. Those are the worst. Yeah, these things.
Is that kind of like getting your
Fucking
ears?
Golden Globe.
Oh,
Kind of like getting your ears punctured or whatever.
What is like? Let's power rank real quick. Let's like top like worst awards to
Awards.
get put in your butt.
Golden Globe's definitely number one, man. That angel.
I would think the Grammy would be
holding-
number one.
The angel
Grammy
holding
because
the
it's that
big
horn.
orb.
You gotta cram that Grammy, man.
Oh, the angel with the big orb and the wings would be really, really bad. Yeah, that looks like a torture device. I forgot what a Golden Globe looked like.
I actually think the Golden Globe or the Golden Globe would be easiest.
Oh man, that would be an awful one. Yeah.
Oh, the Oscar would be the easiest. That's what I mean.
The Oscar would probably be number 5. Like number
Can
5
you go
on
feet
that list.
first?
No, whoa. It's got to be
that's the
head
base.
first.
You're gonna put the base
yeah.
in there first.
You're gonna have nothing to grab onto to pull it out. The base is for pulling it out.
It's like going from it's going from 0 to goatsy very quickly.
Very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a lot of different.
We
yeah.
catapulted right into
A lot of different
that.
things that could happen when you get your butt that wide.
Uh,
For sure. I'm gonna say number 1, definitely the Golden Globe. Number 2, a Grammy.
Yeah.
Number 3, the Nickelodeon Award.
the Nickelodeon
blimp. Yeah, the blimp.
oh my god.
Number 4, an Emmy. Number 5, got to be an
It
Oscar.
feels weird to do with like
Oscar's low on my list.
a child award though.
Really. It's the blimp. It's the real oblong shape with the wings at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Nick Cannon do it for you?
I think he will provide the service for you if you pay him enough.
You know, that might make it a little easier, but not much.
You think it would make it easier to stick a Nickelodeon award up your butt if Nick Cannon did it for you?
A little bit.
So we're clear.
I definitely wouldn't clench as much.
You really got to stop fighting these turtle things in this game.
That's all there is. It's a turtle thing. I'm getting close
He's
to
so
a,
pissed
a
at you.
boss,
Is that
actually.
the same one you were fighting 5 minutes ago?
No, this is a totally different turtle thing. I've actually survived so far.
Oh, jeez. Right on.
You think I can handle a boss?
Probably not, but we'll watch you.
All right, let's fucking do it. Well, I guess that's enough Oscar talk. Do we want to move into our next topic of discussion? Anime?
Anime?
Anime honorable samurai warrior.
I forgot it already.
Honorable family.
Oh, Jesus, with the racism right off the bat.
That is an accent. That is not. That is not. No, that's not. I love the Japanese people and their culture. I love to talk to people of that descent. They are very friendly. Their food is delicious.
I guess you could do the accent, but maybe the honorable samurai.
I love
part.
how he defaulted to JFK when he was getting defensive.
I did not mean to.
I am not trying to offend people out here in this country. I am for America and diversity. I love women. I love gay people.
love
I am
America.
for that. I love all of you. Let's just spread love.
I love the
and
Japanese people. Sorry we nuked the shit out of you. That wasn't
We
me.
did some really
That
fucked up
wasn't my
shit
fault.
earlier, and I do apologize about that.
That was not me.
I didn't even catch myself. That was a JFK. I totally defaulted to it. Just in under attack, went with the old Kennedy voice.
Hell,
And,
Kennedy voice.
Talk your way
That's
out of this
alright.
one, huh?
Mine's Bill Clinton when I'm threatened. It's okay.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman,
Yep.
Did not.
but I did play her a sweet sex solo, and she got very aroused.
Oh, I
I
know
mean,
where
I
I'm
would.
gonna go.
Bill Clinton
Yeah.
playing sax, I would get very aroused.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah,
he's
if there was any president to have sex with, it'd probably be Bill.
Bill was
Maybe Obama.
party animal, man.
Obama's kind of a pimp now.
I'd fuck Obama.
And see, okay, I can't say weird stuff, but you can say that.
I didn't say you couldn't say weird stuff.
Oh, zombie you is
Oh
disgusting.
wow, you are ravished of time.
I look
and
good.
death.
What are you talking about? Best I ever looked. I'm enjoying the
Talking about your
afterlife.
personal image.
Oh.
Ooh, kidding. Kidding.
Your character used to be so alive and cool. Now he's just dead and lame.
She did used to be alive. I already forgot she was a lady. This was a lady once.
Yep.
What is that thing?
Nothing.
It's probably gonna kill you.
It's a boss.
It's just Dark
Oh,
Souls.
what do you know?
Just Dark Souls.
Oh, creepy.
What
Right.
is that thing?
The real reason I brought you guys all here is so I can tell you how much anime I've been watching. That's literally all I've done. For
Hold on, can I watch this guy
2
rip
weeks.
out of the mountain real quick?
Wow.
I guess so.
He wants to kill you, dude.
He's fine. Go back a long time. I put that giant piece of rock through him, but
Oh, did you?
he may be a little upset about that. You gotta kill his
I mean,
ankles.
if you put a giant rock through me, I would be so mad at you.
That guy's a creepster.
Yeah, he's a creepster for your love.
But how much
watch out for the
anime have
enemies.
you watched in the past week,
explain me your
Johnny?
anime
In the past
Weekly.
week, I've watched 5 episodes of a new show that's out right now.
What is that?
It's called Dimension W. And it's
Dimension
about a future world where we have connected to a different dimension and somehow we've learned to like harvest unlimited energy from it.
Okay.
And so it's controlled by a mega corporation. The power is called New Tesla. Because they're coils, Dimension W coils. You following along still?
Yeah.
Sort of.
And
Anime is very confusing.
people are making illegal coils by connecting to this dimension. And so there are people called collectors who go and find the bad guys who are making these things. And I'm real close to dead.
Yeah.
Woo! And so the main character is a dude who doesn't use the new energy, and he like lives how we live now, except
Right.
it's extremely outdated, and he's the only one that does it. Like he still has hard cash, and he drives an awesome car, and he's kind of a Spike character. He's very Spike.
Okay.
It's actually really good, except for the fan service by the robot girl. Kind of a lot of girl, just pretty stereotypical anime
Right.
panty shots and stuff like that. That has definitely gotten much worse as I have
Really?
gotten older. Yeah. Even shows intended for like teenagers. There's tons of just
Softcore porn all over it.
over sexualization of
Why do you think that is? Are they just more easygoing about that over there?
sort of in a weird way
They
because
just bang a lot.
The culture's more reserved than ours. Japanese culture is. So, like, if you're having problems or you're super upset, normally you don't really, like, talk about it that much. And you don't talk to strangers really that much either. Like, you don't even tell people your first name, really, if you don't know them. Like, you only tell people your first name. This may be old. This is something I read one time. Is that, like, you give your last name. Everybody just... You give your last name and they're
And you are Mr.
all pretty common, yeah.
Yeah.
something.
And only your friends and like close acquaintances really call you by your name. So that's just the type of culture. So it's a lot more like you hold stuff in.
Huh. Reserved.
A
Yeah.
lot more reserved and like
More reserved, yeah.
introspective.
Huh.
And so I think there's a lot more of that stuff. Not to say like America is not over sexualized.
So you think it's
No shit.
a
You watch a cheeseburger commercial
So
and it's just like a bunch of boobs.
what
Yeah.
you're getting at is you think it's kind of a product of like a repressed social pattern?
Repressed. Like, be more expressive.
Yeah.
And I think you could solve a lot of that.
Interesting.
They just view women a lot differently too. I don't want to get into that too much because I'm not an expert on Japanese culture. I just
You're our expert.
happen to like a lot of anime, but the way they treated women was, as bad as us. But
Yeah, we're not exactly model.
yeah, it's as bad as us. But
models
Yeah.
for that.
so the way they view women is totally different, and they respect women a lot more too. Like, the mom in Japanese households is more traditionally the head of the family.
What is the most like?
Or the more, like, listened to and, like...
Huh. I lost my question.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's okay. But that anime sounds really interesting. What is it called?
Dimension W.
Dimension W.
There's a lot of good fight scenes. He's got like knives and shit. He throws them.
Japanese names for animes are always like, or like the names for Japanese animes are always like,
Drives a cool muscle car.
they're always like a word and then a letter or a number or something like that.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
Well, dude, that's
Witch Hunter D.
well. What I've been figuring out is that you know, back in the day, especially the Toonami days. Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that. I invited a person into my world.
Uh-oh.
Well, now you ruin the game.
A dragon spirit has invaded.
Sweet, go fight him.
Maybe.
Because if you don't, I'm gonna leave.
I think I may just kill myself. I'm just gonna kill myself. Fuck life.
Well, that was quick.
Oh, you did it.
It's
And
super
you didn't
easy
even,
to
like,
die in
fall
this
from
game. But I want to know what the last anime you guys think you watched.
That. You guys think I watched? I know what the last.
What
anime
was the
I
last
watched
anime
I
you
watched
watched?
was.
Does Netflix and chill count? Because that was the last time I watched an anime. I kid
No, I
you
have
not.
to think about it.
It's not really watching.
The last
Was it?
one
Were
I
you
probably
watching it
watched
in
was-
English? Was it dubbed?
Like some Hayao Miyazaki films.
If it was
No.
subtitled, then it totally doesn't count.
No, it was not subtitled.
Okay.
It was a Miyazaki.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was in English.
Miyazaki.
Yeah, it was in English.
That
I
kind of
think
counts.
the last one I watched, like the whole series that I watched, like all the way through and just like wrecked through it, was Samurai Champloo.
Oh God, yeah, that one's a really good one.
That's a really, really good one. Yeah, that's an amazing anime.
Yeah, that one is really good.
The
Two
baseball
samurais
episode
and a
where
girl.
they have like they do a bunch of like they get high on
I
their
can't believe I
opium
just said
plants.
Netflix and
Yeah, they
chill.
get-
What is wrong with me?
You're so internet, Brandon.
God
You're
damn.
so net, dude.
Yeah, the
On
opium
fleek.
episode, the the beatboxing episode.
Yes, the beatbox episode's great.
I think there's a baseball. Is there a
There's
baseball,
a baseball
episode?
episode, and the one where they get stoned in the opium field.
So fucking great. It's a great anime. The rapping episode and the graffiti episode.
Well, there's that sweet intro to every one of them too. That's awesome.
Oh, the rap.
Yeah. I
Oh,
need to go back
Boondocks?
and no, it's an anime called Samurai Champloo.
Oh yeah, Samurai and
Yeah.
Champloo was awesome.
And there's this like
Bam,
these
bam,
basically
bam.
the two characters are both samurais, and one's kind of like a little more unorthodox, and one of them is more like orderly and like straight up samurai style, and they're like they both want to kill each other really badly, but they have to like what was it like they have to like complete some quest or something first.
Yeah,
before
they
kill
like
each other.
both promised the girl that they were gonna help her find the sunflower samurai,
That's what it was, the
Yeah.
sunflower samurai.
and so it's a quest
And
of
they both
them.
want to kill
and-
each other, and they both look out for each other's backs because they can't have that person be killed by not by their hand. They need to
And they're always like trying to go to brothels and stuff too.
and they get messed up, and yeah,
And the fucking
it's
fights are
awesome.
great, man.
And the fight
too.
scenes are so cool.
It's the same guy that does Cowboy.
Yeah.
Isn't
Cowboy
Samuel
Bebop.
L. Jackson the voice of the samurai?
No, that's
No, that's Afro Samurai.
Afro
Oh yeah,
that was
Afro
an
Samurai.
interesting watch too. But it was cool.
That one
Yeah,
got so ridiculous at points.
I couldn't get into it really.
Yeah, it felt a little campy.
yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Right. That's what it was going for, I imagine.
Yeah, I guess so. Like when you watch Kung Fury, did you guys watch that one? On
I have
Netflix?
not seen Kung Fury.
Oh Christ! It's only like 30 minutes. It's like real short, but it's just a one-off deal. That's just
I've heard, yeah,
overly campy.
that you
and
should watch it.
It makes it great. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Hmm.
Oh, I got a helmet. Look at me.
Has anybody seen Turbo Kid on
Turbo
Netflix
Kid.
yet?
Turbo Kid. I
Turbo
haven't seen
Kid.
that, no.
I've not seen it.
It was filmed last year. It's kind of like a 90s throwback movie.
Oh, yeah?
Have you seen the kind of arcadey style 90s throwback movies that have been coming out?
kind
of a
Sort
fad.
I kind of get what like the style of movie you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that 90s. It's not.
The 90s pop culture feel to it.
Yeah.
This kid lives in a post-apocalyptic world. where there's no water, and they've got to, or there's hardly any water, and they've got to find water. It's very Mad Maxy.
Yeah.
He rides a bike.
Waterworld? Is it
Too much
Waterworld?
water. That's too much water. That's the opposite.
That's the opposite.
Yeah.
Shit.
There's not enough water.
The opposite of Waterworld.
There's a bad guy that's making water.
It's just crazy enough to work.
He's making water out of people. He's really bad.
Oh, gross. How do you make
Yeah.
water out of people?
And this kid wears.
Oh, that's like Tank Girl.
He finds a spaceship of one of his comic book heroes that is actually real, and finds his power glove.
No way.
Oh, is it the, like
Turbo Kid.
And he
NES
puts on
Power
his-
Club?
His power glove.
Yeah, basically,
That's awesome.
turns him into a superhero, and he meets his robot girlfriend love interest, and
Oh,
they
fuck
kick ass together.
You gotta kick ass together. Can't kick ass by yourself. Everybody
It's a-
needs
It's a
somebody.
good story. It's absolutely over the top gory.
Oh, awesome.
Like
That's amazing.
Disgustingly gory.
That's
Yeah,
amazing,
It's
yeah.
awesome. It's so incredible.
Gotta love overly gory anime. That's why you watch it, man.
Well, this actually isn't an anime. Kind of. It's a live action movie, but
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Right on.
but it's definitely got a campy kind of
Yeah.
niche style to it.
If
That's
I could recommend an anime movie, have you guys seen Redline?
No.
Redline is kind of like a more dystopian, badass speed racer.
What?
Where like everything's grungy and dirty and fucking awesome and ugly aliens.
What's it
and
called?
Redline.
Red Line.
And the dude's a fucking badass. He looks like a hot rodder. So fucking cool. That's like
Okay.
the animation in it is pretty fucking amazing, because it's like they're going so fast in these like jet cars and shit, and so like their skin is peeling back, and it's just really well animated.
Dope.
Everybody fucking smokes and drinks, and it's fucking awesome.
What were you guys' first animes you watched? Anybody know those?
First anime, I would say it's got to be Pokemon or Digimon, right?
Pokemon or Digimon's what I wrote down in my notes. Yeah.
Like the first one that I knew was anime and watched regularly.
yeah, like all the time.
Mine was Speed Racer.
Speed Racer is a good one for sure.
Speed Racer.
It's a classic, dude.
Yeah.
Total classic. What was the name of the monkey in Speed Racer?
Chim Chim.
Chim Chim.
Yeah, Chim Chim, dude. Really.
The little fucker was always in the trunk.
Always in the trunk with the girl.
Yeah.
What was her name?
They were eating cookies and shit while Speed Racer
Yeah.
was going 400 miles an hour.
Yeah, Racing Racer X or whatever, yeah.
It was his brother, right?
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
How did he not fucking know that? It's
I don't
just
know.
a stupid helmet.
Why did his brother like fake kill himself? Why didn't he just like be his brother and race with him?
Yeah, what a dick.
Why did he have to be a secret person? He could have just raced with him and
What a
had a
dick.
relationship with his brother.
Those
I
were
don't know.
those, like,
that would have been weird,
that was
right?
that great time of, like, really, really, like, kid-friendly sort of animes and stuff like that. And then anime was one of those things that, for me at least, like, hit, like, in adulthood like I did, you know, like, where you start watching animes where, like, they start cussing a little bit in them, and there's, like, you know, love interests and things like that, and it's just, like, and they become more violent and stuff like that, like, some of the first animes I remember watching too were Dragon Ball Z and Gundam Wing.
I remember watching Dragon Ball Z with you.
Yeah,
That was
And shit
Toonami, man.
just like yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah, Toonami, late night, those animes that you would stay up for because they were so badass. Just like
Well, they had different cuts too. That's something like I came to figure out. Is that
yeah, where they said damn a few times.
yeah, the Toonami cuts were different than the Adult Swim cuts that they
Yeah.
would play later. They would leave the cursing and the vulgar shit in.
Adult Swim, they would play the vulgar stuff. It was awesome, and that's when you were like, yeah, this is still cartoon. That's
Alright.
badass.
It's fucking
Cool.
badass.
The fucking
Spike is smoking and
yeah,
it's so cool.
And I remember Gundam Wing when they were just like giant mech suits just whipping each other apart and just like super violent.
Yeah, the laser swords and shit.
Yeah. Oh god, that was one of my favorite animes as a kid. Was Gundam Wing.
I'd have to
I don't know.
second that.
The first ones
badass.
I got into because I didn't have cable really until I was in junior high, and I think freshman year is when I started getting into anime. Like I had watched some stuff, maybe like Cowboy Bebop, but it wasn't really till like then I started enjoying it. And
So
so
much like Pat Labor and stuff like
it
that.
was Pat Labor, Matt Cross, or Robotech.
Robotech, yeah.
Robotech
Evangelion.
is classic.
Neon Genesis was
Yeah.
definitely like
Evangelion was definitely
the major one, and it's still my favorite to this day. I hate to be like everybody else. Like, I love Final Fantasy VII. It's my favorite Final Fantasy VII. I
But
love
that's-
Neon Genesis,
yeah.
and it's just like
everybody.
I
loves
am
Neon
a
Genesis,
fucking
yeah.
typical ass
real
nerd.
nerd, a real life nerd.
The most stereotypical nerd that you could get. But I mean, yeah, Neon had just such a darker tone to it. It's about like the director was going through thoughts of depression and like
Right.
suicide and all of that stuff while he was making it, and it like comes out in the show. That's what the show is about, you know. All the different
I gotta
characters
go back
like
and rewatch that
represent
one. It's been
it.
a while.
Yeah,
I only watched a few episodes.
and the
of
fact
you.
that, hey, spoilers, I'm going to spoil the shit out of this, is like it starts off as a mech show, like the first episode it's a mech show, and then at the very end, it fucking like, very end of episode 1, it opens its eye, and it like, yeah, because it's not, they're not robots, Brandon. They're not fucking robots. Yeah, and I won't spoil the show because you haven't seen it.
blown.
I won't fucking spoil what
Mind blown.
what
I
they
have to
really
see
are.
This now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Neon Genesis is by far my favorite anime, but I don't think it's like the greatest, and I don't think Cowboy Bebop is the greatest either. I think they did amazing things, and they definitely hit a Western audience just like they did the Japanese.
I don't know if I could pick a number one favorite anime, but I can tell you what my least favorite is. I'll tell you that right now. I hated Attack on Titan. I thought
Really?
it was the worst steaming pile of dog shit I had ever seen in
Oh
my
my
life.
god.
I've never seen that one. I saw the trailer for the live action movie that they made about it.
The live action movie is not good, I hear.
Oh really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, how could it be?
I don't know. If the TV show's not very, if the fucking original series isn't very good.
Well,
then-
Brandon did not like it. The thing is about Attack on Titan is the premise is better than 90% of anime. Like the Titans, they're like giant Goliath zombies that eat humans, cannibals. Giant Goliath cannibal eating.
Which that part was cool.
That shit's cool. The rest of that stuff is 100% typical ass anime bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
like
no
rehashed
different than
nonsense. Yeah.
90% of anime that I've started and dropped immediately. Like I'm very picky because I don't want, like, I watch typical ass garbage here in America, and I don't
Right.
I don't do it, you know, like
it's hard enough to filter it like here.
Yeah.
sitcoms, rom-coms, like
Yeah.
all of that just super formulaic, uninventive stuff.
And that's
like,
exactly what it felt like.
yeah. The,
Awful.
The characters
Oh,
Die.
he just killed himself.
that was
You
awesome.
won. You beat him just now
I did.
by letting him commit suicide.
Oh, that's already
Hey.
That makes
That's
you
weird.
a bad person.
Oh, did you guys see the dragon?
No.
What?
There's a dragon
Whoa.
right there.
What is he doing up there?
Waiting to kill me. Pretty much.
Go kick his ass.
Yeah, go kick his ass.
All right, I'm just gonna run straight at the dragon.
There you go. Yeah,
That's
go
what
kick
this
that
game's
dragon's
about, right?
ass. Yeah, peace,
dying.
bitch.
Yeah, if you're just gonna die, I want to see this dragon.
I
Before that
guarantee you, he will kill me in like one hit. Everybody's fucking pissed off about this shit.
Who's everybody?
That
Oh,
guy.
Are you playing
baddies.
this game with multiple people?
Oh no, you can.
Holy shit, that's a dragon.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I didn't die.
You still alive. You got him. You got this.
Oh yeah, I got dragon.
You're gonna be fine.
Oh, and these fools. Oh, they're getting owned too.
Oh, I don't have Estisk.
Oh, you're so fucked.
Oh yeah, the dragon didn't even kill me.
You let that guy that looks like a
Fucking
what
weeb
is
with a
it?
stick.
He's just a
piece
knight.
of garbage is what he looks like. He looks like a piece of human garbage.
So I've been making my way through anime. Shit. The Tokyo Anime Awards. They nominated 4 shows and 4 films. I guess they do this every year.
Yeah.
Of course, one will
I've
be
heard about it.
one will be the winner. So I've been making my way through all of them. So far, I have watched Expelled from Paradise, which is a movie, which had a pretty decent plot. The characters are pretty atypical, just like Attack on Titan's flaw. I don't think they were super inventive. And I don't think Dimension W's characters are very inventive either. I've just kind of accept it as, oh, I guess we get kind of shitty characters for an okay scenario, you know?
Right.
Like, the plot is interesting enough.
Right.
That's just way I've learned to live with some anime, you know? But I've also watched, I watched one just finished yesterday called Shiro Bako,
Okay.
which is about an anime company that makes anime. And so in the story, they're making 2 different animes. It's like split up into 12 parts.
What?
And so it's like about the everyday lives of everybody that works on anime. And so
That's a super meta way to put that, but
yeah,
awesome.
it's literally an anime
About an
maker's
anime.
anime.
Yeah.
You know. It's a book writer's book.
story is the story. We are the story. It's
So
all around us.
yeah, I only recommend it for fans because it's like desk jobs and a lot of that stuff. But holy shit, anime is way more complicated than I ever thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy.
There are a billion steps that go into it.
There are a billion animes, though.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Like, I think at the bubble is what they call it, which was back when the financial crisis happened in America too. They had an anime bubble where there was like, it's like something like 500 shows one year, I think, is what it was. The number was.
What in the world?
Which is insane. And
Wow.
then that's when the financial collapse happened, and so the anime bubble bust, as it were. And so a bunch of studios closed and everybody lost their jobs and shit. And they
Damn.
think that might happen again. They think it's getting back to that point.
Wow.
Just because there's way too much.
There's just so much. Yeah.
Makes
In
sense.
Japan's actually population has been going they're below the perfect like growth rate. You know what that is? Where it's like for every person or every couple, there's like 2.1 more children that they produce. You know, like that's like the perfect growth for a country is 2.1 children per married couple.
How do you make a 0.1 of a children?
By like having 10 people and then one of them has it.
And one of them has 3.
One of them has 3.
Oh.
And so Japan is apparently below that point right now. At like 1.8. Which is not good for a country. And they even decreased the restrictions on visas for animators.
The
So
population is just way too big now.
yeah, they're running out of people. Even though there's like it's super crowded in the major metropolitan areas, but they don't have enough land mass basically.
Huh.
It's a tiny little place.
It is a tiny
Should have been
little place.
American. I'm just kidding. That's dumb. That was a dumb joke.
You're welcome to come to America. I don't recommend it.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't mind
where cartoon characters
wouldn't mind go
run
living
for
in
president.
Japan for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, where we
basically.
have literal cartoon characters running for president.
It's pretty funny what's happening right now with all that.
Embarrassing.
You
if you
could
ask
call
me.
it funny.
I
I would call it
I'd
disastrous.
say we are definitely probably being laughed at a little bit.
And man, and what's crazy is like this time around, I'm not even partial to one candidate or the other. Like it's all
yeah,
a shit show.
yeah, I agree.
think they should just put them all in a room and do it.
Just have them fight to the death.
Give them all.
Hell
one
no, I don't.
pistol.
I'm not leaving it up to that.
One pistol with each gun has one bullet in it, right? And then do it like the last scene of Reservoir Dogs, where everybody's got their gun pointed to the right at the next person's head or whatever, and they're all in a circle. So they're all like, "Who's gonna make the first move?"
And then they all fire, but the camera cuts away too quickly, so we don't really know
Bam!
what happens. And then we get a whole new presidential campaign. And it
But
starts
then there's
all
multiple people
over.
surviving. Because probably somebody's not going to pull the trigger. Bernie Sanders probably would not pull the trigger.
I would not
I
pull
do
the
not
trigger.
use weapons of any kind like that. There was too much hate in
mass
this world
destruction.
already. Yeah.
Do you feel the burn?
But Donald Trump bought multiple bullets. He stuck to bed. He paid for the bullets. He earned the bullets through hard work.
They're losers. All of them. Gosh, yeah. I don't know. The politics are weird because people only get invested every 8 years.
Yeah, no kidding. That's how it works here.
It's the only time people care.
I was fortunate enough to hang out with some friends of mine from Australia.
Australia. Their
and
political system
you
is
have
pretty bad
to.
too.
Their political system is actually pretty dope, I think.
It's okay. They do some fucked up shit.
They do a thing where they take your license away. Because, like, my mate didn't have a license to get into any bars. I was like, why did they take your license away? He goes, because I didn't vote. You have to apparently vote in at least one election every year, or else they take your license away.
Oh, wow.
I think that's pretty cool. It's a smart idea.
It's interesting, but it also it forces something on somebody. You know, what if you're a single
it's
parent
important
and you
to
don't
vote,
have
though. It's
any
important
fucking time?
To
I'm not disagreeing with you. I
like
think
that's how democracy works.
I think
mean,
everybody should vote
it's
too.
very important to vote. Your vote,
Well,
like you can't bitch if you don't vote.
yeah, you can't bitch, but just like that Rush song, if you choose not to decide.
You still have made a choice.
still made a choice.
have
Did
made
you
a
just
choice.
fucking
That is-
quote Rush?
I did
just
just
quoted
quote
Geddy
fucking
Lee.
Rush. Because that's a valid
Get out of
political
my
decision.
podcast. Get out.
out of my podcast.
Indecision is a valid political decision.
Salesman. No, it's a good line, and I totally agree with it.
Agreed. Touche, Mr. Lee.
I'm not gonna hold it against anybody if they don't want to vote.
That's cool. I definitely voted. In
I-
the primaries, that is.
I just feel like I'm
Or at
jaded
least-
to the whole process now.
yeah.
But
Well,
it was quick for you too.
I decided,
Yep.
you know, who I wanted to vote for and just went for it. So that way I can say I at least voted because I
You
know this is one of those
participated.
elections I feel like is going to be kind of a pivotal election, you know.
I think it's pretty pivotal too.
Why
but-
this is one of those ones we'll look back and be like, remember when that shit happened?
Yeah.
That was wild. Like, how did that happen? But it
Yeah.
did. It
Happens
fucking
'cause
is happening right now.
People are upset and can be convinced by.
and it's not to mention like just the media these days is not what it was before. It's this giant like mongoloid fucking creature that just like
Yeah.
it's all encompassing and just sucks shit in with like Facebook and social media.
What's that word for tentacle porn again? We need
Yeah,
that right
yeah.
now.
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
It's
Oh,
a
I've got it right here.
Say it again.
食事
It's a giant shakusha pudding.
America Shakusha
Tentacle porn.
Made it. Tentacle porn.
They even made the like robot
That's what
lady
media
sound
is.
Japanese.
There's one thing you pull from this podcast. It's that the media
Shakusha
is all tentacle porn.
Shakusha
Puruno. Wow, that's when media.
Why do I have to say it like a little girl, like Sailor Moon?
Because that's how you should say
'Cause
every
that's-
Japanese word.
How it goes down in every single tentacle porn video, I bet.
Precisely.
Yeah,
that's
pretty much.
probably why.
I'm totally honest with myself.
But then you start to enjoy it after a little bit.
Of
course.
Well,
Because
I'd be
nothing can
lying to you if I said
satisfy
I haven't ever.
every single one of my orifices like a octopus.
You know, octopus. You can just get right
Is
in.
it really every single orifice? Everybody?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Nostrils and mouth and stuff.
Yeah, I
Mouth
mean,
and nostrils.
those
Ears?
octopuses get pretty
Wow,
creative. from
you're a
what I hear.
dumbass. You walked right into that, didn't you?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
kicked your ass.
Ninja Turtled me hard.
He did like the last scene of Ninja Turtles 2 where they smush the bad guy.
Shredder? They like.
No, it's not Shredder. It's his little bad guy, his little lackey friend, the bald dude.
Oh, yeah.
Loktai and Radar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they
And they
squish them.
smash them together.
Yeah, with their
Yeah.
shells.
Yo, go watch the Ninja Turtles movie. It's still good.
Oh,
It
I
is.
think Ninja Turtles holds up. And
Ninja
I had
Turtles
a
1 still
long
holds up.
argument with a guy the other day about what was better, Ninja Turtles 1 or 2. I'm still a firm believer that Ninja Turtles 2 was the best Ninja
They
Turtles.
What?
got awesome samurai armor.
What?
That's really like
Are you kidding me?
that is my
With
my
that shit?
stance on that 100%.
and I will back that up 100% with tax dollars, and I will make anime great again.
I will bring more anime to this country.
No, I liked the second one better.
That's
Sorry.
insane.
I liked the first one.
That's words from a crazy person.
I also have a very, very strong childhood attachment to the second one.
Oh, I died again.
So you'd say it's mostly nostalgia?
Very, very much so. Very, very much so.
With that pizza scene at the beginning.
Oh my god, that's the best part. That's the best funny part. And I cannot, to this day, watch that movie without having just a fucking giant blanket slice of cheese pizza. Just like, and just cover myself with grease and cheese and pizza sauce.
It's the biggest pizza commercial in the
Called
world.
my Friday night. It's awesome.
It's fucking awesome.
Oh man.
Rules.
Now I want pizza.
I definitely got to get a cheese pizza in me soon.
No, you're
two at once.
completely wrong. You don't have any
Retrieval. What is
Leonardo
that business?
moping over Raphael in the bathtub. He just soaks in the bathtub for like 15 minutes.
Yeah,
It's a great
I know.
part
That
of
part
the
was
first
sad.
movie.
That part was sad.
Moved me. It actually
moved me as a child.
that part does nothing for me.
That's funny. Because you cried.
Oh, you just got an arrow to the head. Look at that.
Pr0n.
It's just use that tentacle porn in Japanese.
Okay, and the last anime I watched, and I watched this one on Sunday, just all of Sunday. It was Sunday, turned into this anime. Was the English title is Your Lie in April. I was telling Brandon about this a little bit. It's about a piano player who loses the ability to play the piano after his mother dies. And it's kind of like a coming of age story of like learning to do what you love and like, you know, having the getting over like trauma, and because he was abused also as a child, so that's a big part of it.
Huh.
And it will make you cry. I'll say that. It made me cry quite a bit.
Well,
It's a really sad one.
Yeah, I was little baby Jonnie on Sunday and just, ooh, it's so sad.
I take my bottle.
You gotta just
I'm a little baby Johnny.
you gotta do what you love. You just play piano. You just play it.
I love
But
it.
It was wonderful.
But that takes a very specific mood to want to watch a movie like that.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
like, man, you know what, guys? I can't make it out tonight. I'm gonna go home and I'm just gonna watch this movie and cry.
I'm gonna watch it like
I'll probably
terrible.
shame eat a whole pizza and
That was the thing, is I didn't expect it. I was like, I went out and got lunch, got like pizza, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna sit down, I'm gonna edit today, I'm gonna be productive. And I was like, I'll just watch one episode just to start it. And I was like, maybe just one more. And
God, no.
24 episodes later, the bile, just a slop,
life changing.
like a piece of goop, just
Like a
like
piece
that
of
thing, that character in Star Trek,
Like a goop.
who's a goop thing, just in a bucket. I was living in a bucket that day,
He was living in a bucket.
a bucket of tears.
Do you have any of those left?
Tears?
Yeah.
No.
Just salt.
I'm kind of like making
I'm all
something
out
right now.
for like
no
a
more,
month.
No more liquid, just salt.
It's just salt. I'm all.
It's
just
little
nasty.
tiny salt cubes
Yep.
come out of his eyes. Yeah. Okay.
I was thinking the ocean all dried up and there's just salt left. Just
Yeah.
fuckloads of salt.
Gross.
How much salt do you think's in like the whole ocean?
Too much.
We make like a
man.
moon of salt.
I'll tell you what. If we ever
Probably.
run out of salt, we're so dumb.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
You just give up on the human race after that.
Yeah. We're all out of salt, man. What the fuck are we
Everybody's-
gonna put on our fries? We're done.
Everybody's
We're done.
cholesterol, man.
I'm out.
We're gonna have
For
to
real?
close McDonald's. No more McDonald's.
You out of salt for real? For real?
For
You're
real.
out of salt.
For real. I don't believe it.
I'm checking out.
I'm not, dude. I'm gonna piece out of this bitch, dude.
Ooh.
You'll never see my face again. And kiss my ass.
Kiss mama.
What did I say it right? No.
I think
don't know.
that was more like
I'm
Italian.
not even sure if I'm near. I'm just saying something that's similar.
I was
Shakusha Pr0n. All right. Well, I think that about does it for another episode of the 3-Up Podcast.
Hell yeah.
Thanks to my special guest, Hayden.
Thank you.
there
I had a
anything
pleasure.
you would
being
like
here.
to
It was a pleasure being here.
Shout out. Do you want people to follow you on social media?
Oh, yes. Not me necessarily, but if you're out there and you're listening, follow my band that I'm in, Dead Vinyl. You can find us on Facebook. We got a new EP coming out soon. You can buy that online and everything when we get it all uploaded. So give it a listen if you like some good tunes to game to or just to chill with.
It's rock and roll music. It's
rock and
fucking
roll.
dope. I love it.
Rock and roll it.
He's
So,
my boy.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Get the
Appreciate
EP, bro. Get it.
Sure. Brandon, we're making videos this weekend. So
Yeah, absolutely.
Brandon's here all the time now.
Hell yeah.
You're pretty
Big,
much a
hosted.
mainstay at 3-Up.
Yeah.
absolutely. Big 7-0 to all the Brave Boys and
Yeah, ego tripping
hell
7-0 when he starts streaming. That is a plan eventually.
absolutely.
I've been Jonnie. I love you, I guess.
Adios out there.
But only if you love me. Like Shakusha Pr0n.
Shakusha Pr0n!
Shakusha Pr0n!